There's something instantly recognizable about people who love dogs. You see it in the way their face lights up when a dog walks into the room, the way they stop mid-conversation just to pet a passing pup, or how they talk about their dog like it's not just an animal, but family. But what's really going on beneath the surface? Why do some people feel such a deep, almost emotional connection with dogs? Psychology gives us some fascinating answers. People who love dogs often have a strong capacity for empathy. Dogs are non-verbal creatures. They don't speak our language, yet they constantly communicate through body language, energy, and subtle behavior. To truly connect with a dog, you need to be emotionally aware. You need to notice small changes, like a wagging tail, lowered ears, or a shift in posture. Over time, dog lovers become highly tuned to these cues, and this sensitivity often extends to their relationships with humans as well. In simple terms, loving dogs can make you better at understanding feelings, both spoken and unspoken. There's also a deep psychological connection between dog lovers and attachment styles. Many people who bond strongly with dogs experience what psychologists call secure attachment. Dogs provide unconditional love. They don't judge you for your mistakes, your appearance, or your bad days. This creates a safe emotional environment where people feel accepted exactly as they are. For some, especially those who may have experienced inconsistent relationships in the past, dogs become a source of emotional stability, and that's powerful, because humans naturally seek connection, and dogs fulfill that need in one of the purest ways possible. Another interesting trait often found in dog lovers is higher levels of social openness. It might sound surprising, but studies have shown that people who love dogs tend to be more extroverted and approachable. Think about it. Dogs naturally bring people together. Walking a dog often leads to random conversations, smiles from strangers, and shared moments between people who would otherwise never interact. Dogs act as social bridges, and people who love them often become more socially engaged, even if they weren't initially outgoing. There's also the element of responsibility and routine. Loving a dog isn't passive. It requires commitment. Feeding them, walking them, caring for their health, and giving them attention every single day builds discipline. Psychologically, this routine creates a sense of purpose. It gives structure to life and can even reduce feelings of anxiety and depression. In fact, many therapists recommend dogs as emotional support animals for this exact reason. They ground people in the present moment and create a daily rhythm that feels meaningful. But perhaps one of the most beautiful aspects of people who love dogs is their ability to experience joy in simple things. Dog lovers often find happiness in moments that others might overlook. A playful run in the park, a dog's excitement when you come home, or even the comfort of a dog quietly sitting beside you. This reflects a mindset rooted in appreciation and presence. Dogs don't live in the past or worry about the future. They exist fully in the moment. And people who truly connect with them often begin to adopt that same perspective. There's also a strong link between dog lovers and loyalty. Dogs are symbols of loyalty themselves, and people who are drawn to them often value deep, lasting relationships. They're the kind of people who stick by their friends, who value trust, and who don't take relationships lightly. Loving a dog isn't about convenience, it's about commitment. And that mindset often carries over into how they treat people. Interestingly, loving dogs can also reflect a person's need for emotional expression. In many cultures, expressing vulnerability openly can feel difficult. But with a dog, there's no fear of judgment. People can talk freely, express affection, and show their softer side without hesitation. Dogs become a safe space for emotions that might otherwise stay hidden. And over time, this emotional openness can help people become more comfortable expressing themselves in other areas of life. There's even a neurological side to all of this. When people interact with dogs, petting them, playing with them, or even just looking into their eyes, the brain releases oxytocin. This is often called the love hormone, the same chemical involved in bonding between parents and children. It creates feelings of trust, warmth, and connection. So when someone says they love dogs, it's not just a casual statement. Their brain is literally reinforcing that bond on a chemical level. But not everything is always simple. Sometimes, a strong love for dogs can also reflect a preference for simpler relationships. Human relationships are complex. They involve misunderstandings, expectations, and sometimes conflict. Dogs, on the other hand, offer a kind of emotional clarity. Their love is direct and uncomplicated. For some people, this can feel safer. However, it's important to understand that this doesn't mean dog lovers avoid human relationships. In most cases, it actually enhances their ability to connect. The patience, empathy, and emotional awareness they develop through their bond with dogs often make them better friends, partners, and family members. At the core of it all, people who love dogs tend to have a deep appreciation for connection, loyalty, and unconditional love. They're often more in tune with emotions, more open to social interaction, and more grounded in everyday moments. And maybe that's why dogs have earned the title of man's best friend. Because in many ways, they don't just reflect who we are, they bring out the best in us. So the next time you see someone stopping to pet a dog, smiling at a stranger's puppy, or talking about their dog like it's family, remember, there's more happening than meets the eye. It's not just affection, it's psychology, connection, and something deeply human.